So we're here at Abbey Road Studios, best known because of the zebra crossing outside and the Beatles, but here recording with the London Symphony Orchestra, which I've been conducting with a young pianist called Julius Kim from Korea.
I've recorded the fifth Rachmaninov piano concerto arranged by Maestro Warrenberg based on Rachmaninoff's Second Symphony. When I heard about this piece for the first time, I was in doubts if it was even possible to revive the pianism and the spirit of Rachmaninoff, even though this arrangement is based on his symphony. However, a few days after my first approach, my worries changed from the music to myself, as one is very accurate technique and physical strength to play this wonderful concerto. If you listen to it, you'll feel as if Rachmaninoff came back and wrote this music.
You put Rachmaninoff here, and somewhere here comes other Rachmaninoff, also Rachmaninoff. But Rachmaninoff with part of my heart.
It had to be a new creation. It can't be the Second Symphony with a piano part grafted on. It has to be a unique concerto, and that's why it's a three-movement work. The symphony is four.
I did a lot of changes in the music by Rachmaninoff. Harmonically, also temperament, and also some very heavy, very negative personages, and some on the other side very funny, with a lot of humor personages. And I tried on the bass, of course, by Rachmaninoff.
What's interesting is that Mr. Warrenberg has had to adjust some of the harmonies to fit in with the pianistic writing. So players are sort of thinking, oh, that sounds slightly different, and it's deliberate. And also he's had to thin out a lot of the orchestration. So things that were in the violins, now in the piano, and sort of lots of inner voice harmonies have been thinned out. So it's sort of been a case of something you know, but you don't quite know because it's slightly different.
The second movement of the piano concerto combines movements 2 and 3 of the symphony. It has to be something new, but not vaguely familiar, strongly familiar, but something new.
Throughout history, there have been numerous transcriptions, some of them unnecessary and some just more delightful than originals. In this case, of course, the symphony is a masterpiece, but the work arranged upon it, the piano concerto, definitely has its own charm and poses a challenge that bears a lot of work, but great musical rewards too.
It was for me a lot of pleasure, because it was my book. I wrote my own book with music by Rachmaninoff.
It really feels and sounds like Rachmaninoff, and Julius has really got that character very well.
I believe this concerto might soon become an important part of the standard repertoire to pianists all over the world.
The other piece that we're recording for this album is Shostakovich's second piano concerto. It's a particularly beautiful piece and actually a very good accompaniment to this, because in Rachmaninoff's fifth piano concerto, it's a very, very rich and full piece, and so this is almost like a bit of a lemon sorbet after a very, very rich main course of maybe venison with a chocolate sauce or something like that.
had the sense when I met Julius Kim and heard him play that LSO, London Symphony Orchestra, and Michael Francis would be a good partnership.
I totally enjoyed this time because I had the greatest staffs, London Symphony Orchestra and Michael Francis, the conductor, on making beautiful sound, and of course, truly delicate producer Michael Fine.
I would say the project is a tribute to the extraordinary professionalism of the London Symphony Orchestra that can simply read this music down at sight. Michael Francis, who is growing in leaps and bounds as a conductor, and I think did some of his very best work on the podium these last days. I think we have the makings of a very fine recording here, and one that will show and ask the question, is this a valid reinterpretation of Rachmaninoff's Second Symphony?
Studio, I just felt like I'm sitting in the concert hall because they had a wonderful sound and acoustic here in the studio. I just loved it.
I heard the recording by Julius Kim and LSO, and it's absolutely beautiful. Fantastic work. It's absolutely my dream comes true.